While I was thinking about what I wanted to say in this video, I came to this conclusion that cyber harassment can be addressed with the same framework used to address sexual assault and domestic violence. And this framework has three components. Number one, treat humans with respect and dignity. How can you do this? Pretty simply by seeking consent before acting in relation to another person. Would you like a cup of tea? Can I touch this part of your body? Can I yell obscene things at you on the street? If the person says no, respect their decision. Seeking consent and respecting the person's decision is an acknowledgement that you believe that person can decide for themselves what they want to happen to them. It's respecting the person's autonomy. What does this look like online? Well, it's called Wheaton's Law. Don't be a jerk. I'd like to add two Alex Surrender clauses to this law. Clause A, do not share intimate or private information of another person online without that person's consent. Clause B falls under Clause A, but apparently it still needs to be explicitly stated. Do not share intimate or sexually explicit images of a person online without that person's consent. For further elaboration on how to treat people with respect and dignity online, check out Hank Green's video, 19 Ways to Not Suck on the Internet. Number two, protect yourself on your own terms, whatever those terms may be. For me, this means taking the self-defense class Duke offers next semester, but not because as a woman I'm obligated to take some preventative action because I'm more at risk for being assaulted. It is not my responsibility to prevent assault from happening. It is the attacker's responsibility to not be attacking me. Taking a self-defense class is an optional resource available to me that I'm using as a form of self-care. So I know how to get away and get safe, just as I have tried to understand what an abusive relationship looks like, so I would know when and how to get help, get away, and get safe. In my online life, this is deciding that if I am ever attacked online, my first steps are reaching out to trusted friends, stepping away from the computer so I can give myself the space to recover and be safe before taking action. I wouldn't be stepping away from the internet forever. I would be allowing myself the space to be safe. None of these precautions mean that I will live my life incredibly differently or poof, be magically protected from all harm ever. If I am attacked online or offline, it is not my fault for being attacked. It is the attacker's fault for attacking me. Taking advantage of these resources that teach get away, get safe, and these precautions are just decisions I decided are right for me at this time. Number three, take action after the assault. This varies from taking legal action to receiving support from trained individuals. It does not include personal retaliation. If you retaliate against the perpetrator, you could be placing yourself in further physical danger and legal trouble. Taking action with online harassment is the same. It ranges from taking legal action to receiving support. In one of my last videos that I will record, I will explain what I've learned from speaking with law experts about the legal pathways that are available to victims of cyber harassment. I've also learned from my videos that there are many victims of cyber harassment and targets have reached out to each other and to share experiences and give support to one another. What you don't hear with cyber harassment that we talk about in the context of sexual assault or domestic violence is don't retaliate. We may say don't feed the trolls, but that statement has become so overused now, it's empty. In the next video, I will discuss why I think online retaliation can be just as dangerous as retaliation in an offline scenario.